I'm Bob the Cigar Guy, and this is Traveler's Rest, and I want to show you something. Look at this box right here. Oh, the UF13 Darks right there. Oh my gosh. Got to get in the presentation before we get into everything else. While I'm doing that, let me scroll a little bit. So, this is the Liga Privada Unico Series UF13 Dark. It's got a wrapper, Connecticut broadleaf, binder, Brazilian fillers, Honduran, and Nicaraguan. Delicious, delightful, and lovely. But look at the presentation right there. It's got little foam pads right here. Can you see? I can't see now. It's got a little foam pads right there. And it's got the two neat little cedar planks with the Drew Estate La Gran Fabrica, Nicaragua. And then it's got, and this is what we're all here for. This is what we're all here for. Yeah, boxes are great, but we're not box smokers. We are cigar smokers. Look at them little things lined up right there with that little pigtail tip. Oh my goodness. I'm actually looking through the crack so I can make sure that we're still in the shot. Oh, that's good. That works for me. Let me grab me one. Come on, Bob. Use your fat fingers and get you some. Come on. Hang on just a second. Because I'm not going to smack them out and knock one on the ground. There we go. Got it out. Sit that down where it's safe and sound. Now that we've done scrolled the blend down a whole bunch of times, let's go ahead and hide that. And we will talk about this Vitola, which is a 5.5 by 52 Robusto. We're going to add that. We're going to add that. All right, we're not going to put that banner on for some reason. It does not want to let me do it. So it is a 5.5 by 52 Robusto. Look at that gorgeous thing right there. That Connecticut broadleaf, Brazilian binder, and Honduran Nicaraguan fillers all rolled up in prettiness with that cute little cap. Look at that little cap. Now, this is not for mowing your lawn. I don't care if you got a Bugatti. I don't. Have a right. But you should not be smoking this when you're building a deck. I mean, if you want to, all right, but you're wasting it, in my opinion. I mean, this is the UF series. This isn't even the Liga series. This is the Liga on steroid series. This is the UF series. When you got that UF on those with that Unico series, it is just, it is just cream of the crop. I'm not saying you got to dress up. I'm not saying you got to have a $500 bottle of whiskey or something, bourbon right there. I'm not saying you got to be at a fancy event and everybody's got a charcoal short and sasha. No, what I am saying is you ought to take an intentional moment to pay attention to what you're doing. This is not a cigar that you smoke when you're doing something else just to feel like you're smoking a cigar. There's lots of cigars from Drew Estate that will do that. Factory Smokes, fantastic cigar. The $5 Chucks, well, you get on them. And then tons of other cigars. But when you start getting into something like this, you really should allow it to overwhelm your senses. You really should allow the smells and the flavors to just wash over you and just pay attention. Mm, so smooth. That's the thing that gets me. These are heavy hitting tobaccos, right? But they don't make no slack tobacco. That that Connecticut broadleaf, you know that's a banger right there. And Honduras and Nicaragua is not known for being wispy either. I mean, you've got full flavors, but they all come together in such a smooth quality. It's writing a love letter to your esophagus. And that spot does not want to light. Hear it? And I want to get a good light. I want to make sure I'm getting it exactly as perfect as I can make it for my smoking experience. If it was something that was less expensive and I'm doing just yard work, I may not pay this much attention to it. But this is one of the I'm gonna say this is one of the premium, ultra premium products that your estate puts out. So you know they're going to put their best blenders, their best torcedores, their best rollers and buncheros on this cigar so that it's the best quality you can get. If I had to describe this flavor in one word, be smooth. It would be smooth. It is so smooth that it distracts you from the flavor. What I mean, it's stupid, Bob, because the flavors are what makes it smooth, yes. But when you smoke a cigar, you expect, especially when you smoke a heavier cigar, you expect some aggression. You expect some uh, turbulence on your palate. But this is so smooth, smooth like the cheesecake that crumbles on your fork when you cut it, smooth like great gravy, smooth like lima beans and ham hocks have been sitting in the fridge for 2 days, smooth like cold, day old nanner pudding. That's the kind of smooth I'm talking about. So smooth. And so you focus on that smooth, and the flavors are secondary. Smooth like butter. But there is a depth. There is a leather quality. There is a coffee quality. I really want to talk and call it espresso, but espresso is not smooth, but it's the richness of an intense espresso without that fire that's in it, without the char flavor that's in it. Mm. It just makes you want to slow down. Just makes you want to take a pause. Now I know I'm only that far into the cigar, but when you smoke a cigar like this, and I have, as soon as you fire it up, you're something in your mind remembers that cigar. It brings it right to your memory and say, "Yes, you've done this before. This is what you experienced, and you love it." I do. I know cigar reviewers, good cigar reviewers, are not biased. I don't ever consider myself a good cigar reviewer. I'm not biased for companies, but I'm biased for quality and flavor. If I like it, I'm gonna tell you I like it. If I love it, I'm gonna tell you I love it. And I'm gonna tell you it's really no big deal whether I like it or love it or not. Because it's all about you. It's all about your experiences. And when you have those moments where you want an experience where you just have a cigar that just stops the show, might I suggest the UF13 Liga Privada Unico series from Durst. Thank you. We're gonna enjoy this. See you later. Later, Dave.